Hi everyone, welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to share this with you today. This is our official submission for the Kaggle AI Agents Capstone, MarketIntel. It's an autonomous, multi-agent, competitive, and product intelligence system, and we built it specifically under the Agents for Business track. If you love seeing how AI can completely transform and automate complex business workflows, you are definitely in the right place. Right out of the gate, we're setting a high-tech, data-driven tone. We aren't just talking about some simple script or a basic chatbot here. MarketIntel is a highly coordinated, multi-agent system designed to bring predictive, deep market insights right to your fingertips. But before we get under the hood, we really need to understand the massive pain point we're solving. Section 1, the competitor intelligence problem. Product and marketing teams waste countless hours manually tracking competitor feature changes and hunting down pricing shifts. I mean, we've all been there, right? Traditional scrapers just don't cut it anymore. They only crawl basic text and completely fail on dynamic elements. And single-prompt LLMs, they lack real-time grounding and frequently hallucinate facts. MarketIntel completely automates this whole headache using a coordinated agent team. You just punch in the competitor name and your product name into this clean interface, and boom, the agents go to work. Okay, so how is this actually built? Let's dive into Section 2, MarketIntel Architecture and Stack. We needed a robust, lightning-fast foundation, so we built the backend with Fast API. For the brains of the operation, we rely on structured JSON extractions powered by the Google Genase SDK, tapping into the incredible Gemini 2.5 Flash model. On the front end, we actually skipped the heavy frameworks and styled it completely from scratch using vanilla HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for maximum performance. Oh, and a really fun behind-the-scenes fact, this entire project was pair-programmed alongside anti-gravity directly in our IDE. The architecture features 3 highly specialized subagents, and they're all seamlessly managed by a central state coordinator. First up, we have the Web Scout. This agent actively queries Tavily Search and sanitizes the raw HTML. It passes that right over to the synthesizer, which uses Gemini 2.5 Flash to pull out and structure the exact features and pricing data. And finally, the strategist agent steps in, taking all of that structured data to draft comprehensive SWOT matrices. Concepts are great, sure, but seeing it run is way better. Let's look at Section 3, Real-Time Multi-Agent Execution. Let's see a live demo. Imagine entering Stripe as our competitor and launching the agent run. Notice the agent's status grid right above the log window. As the execution progresses, those indicator lights dynamically glow cyan to show you exactly which agent is active, and then they turn a satisfying green when complete. Meanwhile, the log console is literally streaming the agent's internal thoughts and actions in real time. You are actually watching the AI think, search, and compile. And this brilliantly illustrates the payoff. Section 4, Synthesizing Features and Pricing. Once completed, the results panel instantly loads up. Under the Overview tab, we aren't just getting a massive wall of text. We get a perfectly synthesized competitor summary, a defined target market, and explicitly extracted pricing plan tiers, from starter all the way to enterprise. The agents parsed through all that marketing fluff to give you exactly what you need to know. Moving over to the Feature Comparison tab, we see our own product strengths mapped side by side against the competitors' offerings. The agents have looked at what we do, looked at what they do, and clearly laid out the market differentiation for things like analytics, automation, and SSO. Now, the crucial point is how you actually use this data. Check out this specific, high-value insight the agents uncovered. It found that while Stripe limits automation webhooks to just 10 per account to upsell their enterprise plans, our platform offers unlimited webhooks on the Pro tier. That is an immediate, actionable competitive advantage that your sales and marketing teams can run with today. Of course, data is only as good as the strategy it informs. Let's jump to Section 5, Strategic SWOT and Reporting. Now, what's really interesting here is the SWOT Matrix tab. The strategist agent has generated a fully color-coded analysis detailing the competitor's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It highlights things like their rapidly scaling pricing tiers as a clear weakness we can attack. It instantly turns raw web data into actionable strategic opportunities for your leadership team. And because we know how modern teams actually work, the final tab is the full Markdown report. The entire analysis is fully formatted and copy-paste ready. You just click a button, and you can instantly drop this incredibly detailed multi-agent research report directly into Slack or an email to your product managers. Finally, let's talk about getting this into production. Section 6, secure one-click deployment. We built MarketIntel with real-world viability in mind. For security, all API keys are loaded dynamically from environment variables, so absolutely no credentials are ever checked into the source code. We've containerized the entire application with Docker, and we wrote automated deployment scripts. This means you can deploy this entire multi-agent architecture to Google Cloud Run with literally one click. Which brings us to the most important question. How much time will an autonomous multi-agent intelligence system save your product team? We've gone from spending days manually clicking through competitor pricing pages to getting a comprehensive strategic breakdown in mere seconds. Our live demo is currently public at our Cloud Run URL, and I highly encourage you to think about how you can integrate multi-agent AI systems into your own workflows. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.